Dad. So we're here in the East Gallery of the Florida Senate, and we're talking about the idea of how Christians can fight against sin, fight against temptation, especially being in government where the temptations that folks face are prevalent on an everyday basis, just like other parts of life as well. But we've gone through a series of practical tools and applications from Scripture so far, and now we're on to number 8, which comes from Romans chapter 12, verse 21. And to summarize what Paul says there is do good. So that's the tool to help us overcome temptation, to master sin, to rule over it. Tell us a little bit more about what Paul is saying there.
Well, there's a lot that can be unpacked from that verse, but basically Paul is saying, overcome evil with good, by doing good. And doing good in the sense of doing things that are honoring to God in the way we think, in the way we talk, and in the way we act, and interact with the world around us. Throughout Scripture, if you look in the different letters in the New Testament, there are sections that talk about what it means to do good, what it means to honor God in your relationships, to honor God in your work, and to honor God in whatever you do. And so when you take those various passages that talk about what is good and what is right and what God requires and desires of us in our relationships, it spells out in detail that you can go to understand what it means to be good in overcoming evil. And it could be as simple as just showing hospitality to someone rather than ignoring and dismissing a need of someone. By doing that, it begins to build good that God desires. And we should, Scripture, for example, says, focus on things that are true, things that are honorable, things that are just, things that are pure, things that are lovely, things that are of good report, and meditate upon these things, because in doing so, it transforms the way we respond and the way we react to things that may not encourage us or things that may try to tempt us to portray a dishonorable trait that God doesn't desire us to do. So doing good, as you look at those various passages, helps us overcome evil and not play into